Welcome to the very last lesson in Issues for Canadians. This is lesson 9.4. Thank you for being a part of this entire journey with us. In today's lesson, the final lesson for Issues for Canadians, what political and economic decisions should Canadians make to protect biodiversity? So all together now, everybody with me, stick around and let's learn something. It's a little bittersweet, my friends. Lesson 9.4 is the last lesson of our curriculum. It's a little sad, but thank you for being a part of this journey with me. This is a short lesson. What political and economic decisions should Canadians make to protect biodiversity? We've got only one slide here. Biodiversity versus industry. Well, we know biodiversity. You know it from your science classes. You know it from, I think it was lesson 9.1 where I said this. The variety and number of living things that are living on Earth, the ecosystems where they live, and all the effect that those ecosystems play. Okay, that is biodiversity. And these ecosystems, while they affect human life, because those are the trees and the plants that use up the carbon dioxide and they provide us with oxygen. And it's a very important food source for us. It's a very important food source also for our indigenous populations too. So we need to find this balance of industry. How is that going to protect biodiversity? And Canada is a leader when it comes to taking care of biodiversity. Many companies, if you go to their websites, you will see what their impact is on the environment, and then you'll see what they are trying to do to help reduce that impact and to offset that impact that their industry or their company is creating. So like I said, that was the short lesson that we had. It was a very short lesson. Like I said at the beginning of the lesson, thank you for being a part of this journey. It was fantastic. I do hope that you have learned a lot. And head over to the notebooks, or to your notebooks, complete the questions for this part of the chapter. And thank you for being around and learning something with me. Grade 9s, that was it. This is the end. Thank you so much for being a part of this journey through your grade 9 year, your social studies journey when dealing with issues for Canadians. We started with Canadian politics. We went all around Canada. We talked about our political system. We talked about the Youth Criminal Justice Act, how it relates and compares to the Criminal Code of Canada. We talked about individual rights, collective rights, immigration, and then we went on into economics and we saw the economic continuum. We compared Canada to the United States and a few other countries. We talked about consumerism. We talked about marketing and advertising. We talked about death and taxes. And we finished off talking about political issues like environmental issues and climate change and things like that. I cannot thank you enough for being a part of this journey with me. I hope that you learned a lot. And for the last finals time. So, stick around and let's learn something.